大家好，欢迎收听唱歌学中文。Hi everyone, welcome to Sing and Learn Chinese. Today we're going over the song Reflection. In Chinese, that's 自己, which actually means self or myself, 自己. But this song is from Disney's Mulan, yes, the 1998 animated film. That was remade in 2020 with live actors. The main character was played by Crystal Liu, and she is also the singer, I believe, of the Chinese version of the song, at least the 2020 version of it. And so if you were ever curious about how the Chinese lyrics match up to the English, the answer is they don't exactly. They're singable lyrics, but the meanings are a little different. So let's take a look at what the Chinese version says. Okay, first line. 仔细地看着波光中清晰的倒影. So 仔细 means careful, and then 地 is like turns it into an adverb. So 仔细地 carefully. 看着 is to look at. 波光中 is in the shimmering light of the water, because obviously in the story, this part of the story, the character is looking at her reflection in the water. So 清晰 means clear, and then 倒影 is reflection. So 清晰的倒影 means clear reflection. And then, in other words, looking carefully in the shimmering water at my clear reflection. Something along those lines. The my is understood. Pronouns are not always included. Kind of different from the English line, which you can see down below. I've put the English in at the bottom of these pages. So look at me. You may think you see who I really am. Very different, right? Let's look at the second line. 是另一个自己. 是 means is, 另一个 means another or a different, and then 自己 is self. So combining those two lines, we've got looking carefully in the clear reflection that I see of myself in the shimmering water, I see another me. I see a different self. Again, quite different from the English, as you can see. Let's keep going. 它属于我最真实的表情. So 它 means it. 属于 means it counts as or it belongs to. 我 is me or I. 最 means most. 真实 is authentic, genuine. And then 表情 is expression. So talking about the reflection in the water, the narrator is saying, this reflection reflects my truest expression. So what I really think, my true self, that sort of idea. Every day it's as if I play a part is the English line for this section of the song. Interesting contrast, okay? And then we have 不愿意生活中掩饰真心敷衍了. Oh, okay, that should be 敷衍了. Actually, what happens is this line rolls into the next one, meaning-wise. So 不愿意 means not willing to. 生活中生活 is life, and then 中 is in the middle or in the center or in. So in life. 掩饰 is to hide, and then 真心 is a true heart. So unwilling to hide my true heart in life. And then 敷衍 is to kind of, to gloss over, to skip, appease, something along those lines. 敷衍了. And then 爱我的人的眼睛. So, okay. 爱我 means love me. 的人 means people who. So 爱我的人, so the people who love me. And then 的眼睛 is eyes. So the eyes of the people who love me. So 敷衍了爱我的人的眼睛 means like kind of glossing over the eyes of the one who loves me, or the ones who love me, because we don't know if it's singular or plural. So not entirely sure what this line is referring to. Like, is she talking about her family? Is she talking about herself? You can figure it out yourself and make your own hypotheses. And then we have the chorus, the famous chorus. 我心中的自己每一秒都愿意. So 我 my or me. 心中 in my heart. So 我心中 in my heart 的自己 the self that is in my heart. 每一秒 every second. 秒 is second. 每 is every. 每一秒 every second. 都愿意 is 都 is like is always. 愿意 willing to. So my true self in my heart is willing to every second is willing to 为爱放手去追寻用心去珍惜. So 为爱 is for the sake of love, for love's sake, for love. 放手 is to let go. 去 to go. 追寻 is to search, to pursue. chase after. And then 用心 is hardworking or with care, with intention, with 用心. 用 literally means to use, and then 心 is heart. So to use your heart. If you're doing something where you're using your heart, you're doing something wholeheartedly. You're doing something with great intention and determination, etc., etc. And then 去 again is go. 珍惜 is to cherish. So 为爱放手去追寻，用心去珍惜. Don't know exactly what the narrator's chasing after or trying to cherish or value. 为爱放手, for the sake of love, to let go. This song could be interpreted in a few different ways. If you know the story of the song, you know that, well, at least the Disney version of the movie, is that Mulan, the main character, leaves home, dresses herself as a man in order to fight in the war on her father's behalf. So it's love for her father that inspires her to take his place so that he doesn't have to fight and possibly die, which is love. Yeah, it is. Although it's not super clear in the lyrics if she's talking about love for her father, love for herself, like romantic love. Probably not, because the story doesn't have any, well, you know, not really in the original Mulan anyways, but yeah, anyways. For the sake of love, willing to go chase something, willing to go cherish something. And then we have 隐藏在心中每一个真实的心情. So 隐藏 is to hide, or in this case hidden in. 隐藏在 is like in, at, on. 隐藏在心中, so inside the heart, hidden in the heart. 每一个, every single one, everyone. 真实的, real, genuine, authentic. 心情 is feeling. So every genuine feeling that is hidden in the heart. If we're connecting this to the previous line, it looks as if the narrator is saying, for the sake of love, willing to let go, to pursue, and carefully cherish every genuine feeling that is hidden in the heart. Okay. Next we have 现在释放出去. So now, 现在 now. 释放 is to release. 出去 is out. To release it out. To let it go. Out. I don't know. There are lots of different ways to say this. Okay. Then we have 我想要呈现世界前更有力量的 something something. Okay, so 我想要 means I want to. 呈现 is to show, present, to make appear, to present. I already said present. 世界前, 世界 is the world, and then 前 is before the world, so in front of the world. 更有力量. 力量 is power or strength, so 更有 means it has even more, so even more powerful. I want to present before the world a more powerful, 更有勇气的生命. And then 更有 again is more, 勇气 is courage, and then 生命 is life. So I want to, connecting these two lines together, I want to present before the world a more powerful and more courageous life. Which is quite different from the English lyrics, as you can see down here, but somehow I will show the world what's inside my heart and be loved for who I am. Anyways, okay, so next line. 我眼中的自己每一天都相信. So 我, again, me, I, my. 眼中的自己, the self that is in my eyes. 眼中 is, 眼 is eyes, and then 中 again is center in inside. So the me in my eyes. So in my eyes, myself, 每一天, every day, 都相信, always believes. And then 活得越来越像我爱的自己. So 活 means to live. 越来越 means more and more. And then 像 is to be like. And then 我爱的, I love, 自己 self, the self that I love. So connecting these two last lines together, 每一天都相信, every day I believe that. 活得越来越像我爱的自己. I am living more and more like the self, the me that I love. There's a lot of self-love in this song. I don't know if you believe in that stuff, but doesn't matter. This is all for learning purposes, you know. So lots of useful words, and pretty common words as well. You're going to see these words over and over again as you listen to, read, and expose yourself to Chinese. All right, so 我心中的自己每一秒都愿意. So 我心中的自己, the me inside my heart, 每一秒, every second, is willing to 为爱放手去追寻, 用心去珍惜. So we already talked about this. For the sake of love, let go, to pursue, in order to pursue, and carefully or with my whole heart, wholeheartedly cherish something. And then Then we have this bridge section, which is 只有爱里才拥有自由气息. So 只有 only 爱里 in love, only in love, 才 then 拥有 is to possess, 自由 is freedom, and then 气息 is breath. So only in love can you possess the freedom to breathe or free breath, something along those lines. Then we have 诚实面对自己才有爱的决心. 诚实 means honestly. 面对 is to face. 自己 is self again. You probably know this word by now because the song is called 自己 and you see it all throughout these lyrics. 才有 then you have, or then I have. 爱的决心. Love's 决心 is determination. So the determination to love, the determination of love, something along those lines. It's only when facing oneself, yourself, myself, honestly, then you'll have the determination to love. 我眼中的自己每一天都相信. So we saw this before. The me in my eyes every day will believe. You might notice, by the way, that the English lyrics change sometimes when the Chinese lyrics do not change. So they kind of are trying to go for the same sentiment, obviously. This is kind of like a power ballad, but it's not necessarily, it's not word for word translation, and it's not a thought for thought translation either. It's kind of like a sentiment for sentiment, general direction of the song translation. So that might be interesting for you to examine in more detail. 活得越来越像我爱的自己 means live more and more like the self that I love. And then again, repeat 我心中的自己每一秒都愿意. The self in my heart every second is willing to 为爱放手去追寻. For the sake of love, let go and chase, 去珍惜去爱, and cherish and love. Okay, that's a little odd. Wait, for the sake of love, to let go and to love. I feel like that's a bit of a, how do you call? Circular reasoning? Except it's not reason, it's song lyrics, so what can you say? Anyways, that, hold on, 为爱放手去追寻. Okay, so this is a repetition. You've seen this before. And that's it. That is the end of 自己 reflection from Mulan. Now you know what the Chinese lyrics actually say, and you can decide for yourself whether or not you feel like the translation works. What do you think? Let me know. And if you have any song requests, or if you'd like to see me break down a few other Chinese translations of Disney songs or English songs or other language songs, feel free to send me an email and you might see that song show up one of these weeks. Until we sing again, 再见.